When you think of PVC, the first things that usually come to mind are the white pipes under your sink or in a lawn sprinkler system. But PVC, polyvinyl chloride, comes in a flexible variety as well. In fact, odds are that flexible PVC is a bigger part of your life than you realize. Flexible PVC is used in extension cords, wire harnesses, shower curtains, electrical tape, garden hoses, pacifiers, stationery supplies, eyeglasses, and many other common applications. PVC Compounders is a niche fabricator of pelletized PVC compounds for wire and cable, injection molding, and extrusion applications. Pelletized PVC compounds are the little pellets or cylinders of PVC used by manufacturers to make some of the products we use every day. In order to manufacture the highest quality PVC pellets, PVC Compounders must ensure that the mixing process is highly accurate and reliable. To do this, they have implemented a comprehensive factory automation system featuring software from Wonderware.
Our vision with the Wonderware software was to allow us to make a more consistent product from batch to batch, lot to lot, week to week. We were really striving to take the variation out of the processing of the product at our customer's location, allow them to have a consistent product year-round from us.
Because of Wonderware software, PVC Compounders has been able to reduce scrap and increase their flexibility and range of product offerings. And by using the Wonderware Industrial Applications Server, PVC Compounders is able to stay connected to their main plant located almost 1,500 miles away in Kendallville, Indiana.
With Wonderware being in place, our internal failures have really reduced. Our goal for internal failures is less than 1%, and we've been meeting those goals. Since the process is all automated, it's so perfect that we're able to use all the material that's in the process.
The main ingredient in PVC pellets is PVC resin. 2 huge silos store the resin. This resin is actually polymer, but PVC resin cannot be used by itself. It has to be compounded into a finished product. Compounding means adding plasticizers, stabilizers, fillers, and lubricants to the resin. Various recipes determine the qualities associated with the finished product.
Quality control is the key to our mixing system, and that was another main focus of the Wonderware software, was to allow us to collect real-time data and make sure that our mixing system was giving us the statistical answers that we were looking for.
Because everything PVC Compounders makes is built to order, they keep minimal inventory on hand. Raw materials arrive at the facility on a daily basis. Once the materials arrive, the operators in the control room orchestrate the process. Wonderware software controls the entire mixing line. This includes getting the materials from the silos, managing the entire mixing process, and cooling process until the finished powder comes out. From there, the powder goes to the extruder. In the control room, the overview screens help operators keep an eye on the entire facility. A large percentage of operators at PVC Compounders are not native English speakers. The Wonderware software's easy-to-understand graphical interface makes running the plant as easy as point and click. Icons representing the various elements of the process, silos, storage, and bins, and the 9 different ways of bringing in the liquid plasticizers. Batch processing is an important part of PVC Compounders' day-to-day efforts. The system includes a complete inventory control system, a scheduling system, and enables PVC Compounders' parent facility in Indiana to keep track of their operations in Texas.
Wonderware has really helped us because it allows us to automate our process and reduces human interference, and that actually reduces our margin of error and making our process and product more consistent.
When a schedule comes up for the operators to run it, it appears on the screen. Before Wonderware software was implemented, the operator would hit select and a list popped up. The operator would see what they were supposed to run, and then they'd go over to another station and select a formula. They would manually key in the number of batches to run. Today, PVC Compounders has taken advantage of the power of Wonderware software and made it easier and more reliable for the operators. Now when they hit select, the exact schedule comes up, and when they have selected that order, it automatically calculates the number of batches they need. All they have to do is download it to the queue and hit start.
Lo que me gusta sobre el software
I don't have to
Wonderware es
run
que
back and
no
forth
tiene que andar
between
uno
each piece of equipment.
apurado, todo lo tiene en el
It all
screen
shows
de
up
la-
on the
de
screen,
la computadora.
what
No
they're
tiene que
doing,
andar uno
what parts
corriendo,
are
ahí
running,
mira si
and
está
what's
en
not running.
automático, manual,
It makes it a whole
mira
lot
blowers,
easier for me
mira
to see it
mixers,
from one
mira-
central location
mira
instead of
todo
running to and from
el
each
equipo que
piece of
tenemos
equipment.
para mixear.
The Wonderware software, along with PLC programming at PVC Compounders, is a smart system. The more you run the system, the more it dials itself into the target. So it is constantly correcting itself. As each batch runs, the tolerances for the next batch become higher.
I found the Wonderware software to be light years ahead of other software. It was very simple to pick up on the programming and the way the programming was done, and that was my personal enjoyment of working with the software.
Wonderware software was first installed at PVC Compounders in 1997. SPC was integrated in 2001. Before Wonderware was in place, the challenges that faced PVC Compounders included inventory control, accurate, consistent batching, and timely batch processing and putting recipes at their operators' fingertips.
Wonderware software has really helped us in our quality control. We use it in our mixing process. It helps us to make batches more consistently, and it helps us to monitor the critical characteristics that are very essential for quality assurance.
The mixing line involves a multi-level process that uses gravity to move the raw materials. From the ground floor, the raw materials are blown up 4 floors to receiving hoppers. Then, the materials move to the weighing hoppers on the 3rd floor. Load cells communicate directly with PLC controllers to monitor the actual weight of the raw materials in each hopper. The materials are metered to the correct amount and set to the next level. Specific temperatures must be attained before they can move on in the process. On the mixing level, major ingredients like resin, plasticizers, and fillers are added automatically. Plus, any small amount of specialty ingredients is hand added to meet the required specification. The materials are then heated up in the main mixer. The main mixer is a huge blender that heats up the ingredients through the movement of its giant blades. By utilizing data provided by the Wonderware historian, operators can adjust the drop temperature of the raw materials in and out of the mixer to control certain process parameters. Then, once the process is complete, the cooler mixer cools the finished product so it can be moved to the extrusion line. PVC Compounders relies on Wonderware software to provide real-time data to the plant operators. The Wonderware historian provides that data and enables PVC Compounders to monitor not only the temperature of the mix, but also the amperage of the mixer motor and other process parameters. In El Paso, the outside temperature could be 40 degrees in the winter and 120 degrees in the summer. The Wonderware historian provides the hard data to guarantee that the same product is being delivered year-round.
I would say the Wonderware software has given us a 15 to 20% reduction in our downtime versus the systems that we were using prior to its installation.
Because of the success of using Wonderware software in the mixing line, PVC Compounders hopes to extend the Wonderware software solution into the extrusion line as well. With the Wonderware historian in both the mixing and extrusion lines, PVC Compounders could collect data from the entire plant automatically.
We used to publish, and we still do publish, that we have an industry lead time of 2 weeks, but we're turning product around in our plant in less than 1 week on orders, on every order. So I attribute that to the Wonderware software.
PVC Compounders has taken the manufacturing of flexible PVC to a new level. And all this can be achieved through the flexibility of Wonderware.